Welcome back to more Haikyuu, where personal ambition, is it going to drag down the team, or lead them to even greater heights? The coach seems to agree that there might be something there, but there's going to be one hell of a lot of training on the horizon. Let's not forget that this is all for the spring tournament. I didn't laugh at his efficient size car. I would like to drive through the rural Japanese countryside. That's him being friendly. Unless you want to be next, keep your mouth shut. Fancy meeting you here. And just what you want to run into. You can't keep him down, hospital or not, but you're running into Haikyuu while making children cry. The great coach. He looks like he's been through the wars. He might know a thing or two. But he must have taken him seriously, at least slightly, to bring him all the way out here. See the legend in the flesh. See what he thinks. Does he not have the... have it in him? I wonder how many people have gone through all of his teaching throughout the years, where they've ended up, how they each felt about the game. Is all of our build-up for the season so far gonna pay off? The story of the crows can't end too quickly. I good to see that he gets on well with his grandfather. I mean, if you really want to bring out the best, you can go a bit overboard. I had a couple of PE teachers in high school. I think the most effective bringing out the best in you was like this guy. There was a bit of a reflection there. The one who can take it head on. If you're not going to pay attention and learn, just leave. He obviously isn't taking after his grandfather that much. Yup. You should be training every day. He didn't even say anything. He's really making a good influence on his nephew. Well, he's not going to let it go for a bowing run. Take a picture. Yep. I mean, if you want photographic evidence, yeah, kind of pathetic, really. Getting happy over stuff like this. Although you would want it as evident. As evidence that he bowed his head to him. Asked for help. Stop with the hypotheticals and just ask him what he means. Be flat out about it. Have you seen him try? He's terrible. No wonder he fought back against it. But the fact that he actually went out here to... He only gives them when there's a sense of actually getting through. I mean, you can see where he's coming from in his thinking. What's best for the team, keeping up the current strengths and play. But not advancing through it when it could be difficult. Oh, you seem to enjoy that little talk. It's blurry. How do you even manage that? Damn kid. I see that's a perfect rundown of how he... He could understand it? Is it the same talk? One using those four as an example. Oh dear. If you can't do this much... You're not in the best clothes to be doing here, but good enough. He blocked it. He seems to see something at least. Is that what it's about tempo? Just go fast. I mean, well, how fast they reacted to it and ran in. Take a stroll, take a jog, or leave right in. I mean, you can't be running at 400% all the time, so using these as a one-off attack, and if he can actually open his eyes during it. Otherwise you won't get there in time. And he calls for it. Yeah, you can't really show it off with just him, though. Done, done. Huh. Is he just... Ah, he's got somewhere to be. One femtometer, as long as he's there before anyone else. He'll reach for the top and probably won't even stop there. I see we have good driving ability really run through a lot of the characters in this. Don't run him down before you bring him over to train. Yeah, as for one that... Huh? Ah! Hang on, I can hear myself, what? If he doesn't, he'll just drag him along. I see he's very good at using his words. Backing track to this, being a little funky beat that goes along with like street training. I see. And working his way up to his usual setter. Huh. But no matter where it comes into contact with, just keep it in the air. Have full control. Like we've seen Nishinoya do, you know, keeping it up no matter what. See how easy he can put it into writing. Okay. Okay. So it hangs in the air for as long as possible at that moment. I liked that. It's the fact that they're both getting in a bit of training, really highlighting what they're best at. Why wouldn't he? I know you don't have pockets, but what are you holding on to there? Oh, that's how he stopped it. Please, help. It's probably best just to tell him not to get physical in the first place. No matter who may be watching. Is everything going to be okay? It's really not as complicated as you think, is it? Yeah. That is a very wide smile. All and only it took was, yeah, we're fine. It's just being used at the minute. I see. Seeing who they might be up against, what they're really aiming for. No one's holding still. I mean, he was... Yeah, if it's something he can stop like that... Is he reaching out? The issue with this team, they're all a bunch of sponges. Show them something, they'll take it up on themselves. Seeing what some others are managing to... Close. How many attempts has he made so far? But seeing what experts might have been able to pull off so far, try and emulate that. When he makes a name for himself, when he proves he can do it. No half-arsing any of this. If you can get it once. Feel it all by pure instinct. I think that might be something that actually works with him since he doesn't have any proper technical skill. Is this what he's listening to? launching himself from the back while still trying to toss in midair. What's he going to call that skill? We've got the rolling thunder already. What, sky lightning? Oh no. Getting used to the feel of the ball. I mean, sure, they're getting fed, but might be a bit far for most of them. If he can adjust himself to it. If it was within his zone, having a bit of a wider range of people to get it from. Oh, got some beans. He's advancing. Time for the inspirational talk. All he needs now is to get that feeling completely natural. Being able to pull it off at any point. We saw they weren't too bad before, but now if they can actually pull off their training in such a short time. I saw his lips were a little dry. He's hungry for the challenge. And with them all trying to advance themselves, bar one, unless he's the dark horse and not being shown off, but in secret, he's really trying hard. Lord, who keeps to himself so much. It would be fun to get into some like team sport, but I think more than anything, the actual just cardio workout would do me in. You'll see just how high they can really go from here on. But really, this old coach, yeah, really proving that he is living up to the legend, being able to pick up something so fundamental so quickly and be like, oi, you haven't been teaching them this, have you? What you'd been doing, lazing around. And I think what really kind of showed me the how effective this training was just a simple, almost throwaway comment. Oh, you panicked so much when things were even ever so slightly off before. Didn't know how to receive it. Yeah, because he had a genius setter who would always put it exactly where he needs. But getting used to the fact that to correct anything, be able to hit it at any point, for him to control how it goes forward. A little exposure to more techniques, more styles, more people. Yeah, seem to have worked out. And regarding the altercation between the two of them, sure, they're still a bit stony with each other right now. That's kind of how it goes, isn't it? You can't really talk about how things are going on. They'll instead show each other the fruits of their actions, their labour. Since they both care so much about the game and the team, yeah, that's all it really needs. And seeing them all put in so much effort, the ones that are, latent talent, those that are just relatively middling along, mediocre, and yet don't want to stop there. Have we got the team that will make their name for themselves, bring back the Crows into their once former glory? Or at least start them along the journey. We've seen it already. Other teams are starting to take notice. They haven't completely discredited them. This upcoming match is where it would all come to fruition. Or failure. It will be fun to find out. So if you enjoyed this one, let me know if you leave a like and a comment down below. Helps out me. It helps out the channel. Maybe even consider subscribing to make sure you don't miss out on future episodes or anything else that might be coming up. Check out playlists, check out my Discord. But for now, grab yourselves a bit of rest. Try and eat healthily. Some beans might be nice. And I'll see you in the next one. If you want to fill my channel with good technique and edamame beans, consider joining on to my Patreon, because alongside the likes of Electricant, Noku, Raywin, Kite, Sal, Arthea, Shiwan, Matt, Gurley, Cardboard, Croyville, Gintman, William Welch, Darkshadow7899, Mega42, Jeremiah Tima, Finesse Kid, and everyone else, well, I don't think I'll be able to keep my eyes on the prize that is landing the spike that is anime, but as long as we keep all kind of physical altercation out of it, I'm sure it's for the best. So once again, thank you.